Yo dudes, welcome to Johnny Q Crafts. I'm your man, Johnny Q, and today we're going to be dyeing our very first disc off disc. Come on, let's go do it. Here we are at the work desk, and here's the supplies. We used the pipettes. I used RIT dye and Quick Coat dye, and here's the Amazon glue I used. It's clear. The bed plate is just a frisbee from the dollar store. You fill it up, you spread out the glue, and this is my first time, so I just took my time doing it here, and we've sped this up, so look at me go, dyeing away. I start out with black dye. Oh, two-hand action. I guess I was trying to be more sturdy. And as you can see, it makes a dot, but then it spreads out a little bit, and then here's with the Quick Coat, it just spreads out immediately. So I think the next time we try, we might add some acetone to our dye and make it spread out better. Because there's the Quick Coat red, it just spread out. And purple, there was no rhyme or reason to the pattern here other than just going with what I felt like. And with this color selection here, I knew I was dyeing a blue clear disc. And so I just went with colors I thought would at least show up good on it, and colors that I liked. This was all a surprise to me, that the way these inks spread out on the glue, because the other people I had watched around YouTube dyeing discs, I think they have, probably, perfected their craft, and they knew to put some acetone in with the RIT dye, or if they use the poly dye, or if they use the Pro Chem, they obviously already mix acetone into it. And here I am using a empty ballpoint pen casing to blow a pattern into the dye, and there was no rhyme or reason here. I was just going crazy. And I know it looks kind of muddled with the black and the purple mixed together, but in person you can see the difference between the black and the purple. Just the camera doesn't translate the black and the purple very well. I had seen people use medical tubing or a straw, something a little longer for blowing in the pattern, so I would recommend using that. The pen got my face too close to the ink, and any splashback would almost get into my eyes, and so I put on the goggles. And don't forget, safety first, kids. Here I added extra dye in the spots I thought were blank, because I noticed that blowing around the ink I had pushed it too far in places. And then here I am popping the bubbles that are on the surface. I have seen people use a blowtorch or any kind of heating element and pop the bubbles. And there we go with the dip. And I put a bottle of dye on top of the disc to weigh it down a little bit, and I closed up all my bottles of dye, and I cleaned all my little droplets with acetone after. Here we are, 24 hours later. I just took the disc over to the shop sink, and I used just a little tiny gift card to scrape off the excess glue in the glue dish already. Not have to wash off so much glue when I put it under water. I was washing it off just with normal water and trying to scrape it with the gift card. And you could already see some of the pattern under the glue, and I pulled off the masking tape because I didn't need that anymore. And the glue kind of dries on to the edges of the disc, but it's not very hard to get off, just gotta scrub. And there's the finished product for you folks. It was a MVB Tesla, and it was a clear blue plastic, so you can kind of see through it. You can see all the fun colors I put into it, and then there it is under the UV light with all that UV reactive dye. It looks really cool, looks really galaxy. I'm really impressed for a first time, aren't you? Whoa! What kind of dye job was that? Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell icon, and follow us on our social media. What colors should I use next time on my discs? Leave in the comments down below. Later dudes, stay cool.